Hello, Wafflewax. So today we've got quite the treat because we've got a guest builder. I know this isn't probably what you were expecting, but we've got a guest builder today.
And you're panting quite a lot. I know you're excited.
That's the dog.
It's not the dog though, is it? So you go into this deep... Is it a heart condition?
It's that she's got, yes.
There's no dog here, Emma.
Could you please remove the dog from the building?
Thank
you.
If by that you mean, could I find a way to stop your heavy breathing due to excitement?
Yeah.
I'll try and do that.
Obviously, we're thrilled to have you, but if you could remove the dog, please,
Driller, come on.
thank you, and shut the door on the way out.
Come on. With me, which side do you want me of the door?
You're just
Inside.
inside. Come
Come
back, please.
Come on.
So, building's about to commence, and the guests will be doing the building today.
She doesn't want to go.
Well, just shove her. Just
No,
kick.
I don't shove her. She's 19.
Come on, please. Out.
She's deaf
out,
and she's blind and
out
she's
with
19
her.
years old.
That's enough of you. Now, out with her. Out
right,
with
do
her.
you know how she's 130 something in human years?
I know, but she doesn't have to be in here.
Her breath is.
It's rancid.
Come on. Driller, come on.
Absolutely
Drill.
rancid.
She doesn't want to go. Come on.
You're going to have to shove her from the back end, I'm afraid.
That's your
That's what you used to
raison
do.
d'etre.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
That's your answer to everything.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Now,
Drill.
people are staring at nothing here. They're just
Drill, come on,
listening to
drill.
your
No, she
absolute
doesn't want to
nonsense.
go. I can't. No, I can't.
Don't make
you
me
shunt
get-
her from the back end.
Thank you. Well, I'm afraid I had to suspend filming then momentarily in order to deal with my guests.
Yeah, there was no need to
Intransigent.
push me in the back end out the door. Don't respond well to that. What's
so
this?
Can you please start with the... This is a minifigure. If you could please put that together. Thank you.
Right, I'm assuming that the Lego minifigures operate in the same way as human figures. So
Yes,
it's a torso
correct. Yes.
underneath which is a pair of legs,
Correct.
on top of which is a head.
That's correct.
What is this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've done
Right,
very well.
okay.
Make sure that the people at home...
All right, what
Now this
There you go.
person is called... it's called... Now, how would you pronounce that, Perks?
oh dear, we're entering a minefield now.
how-
Hang on.
How would you pronounce that?
Mistake.
Mistake.
Mistake. M-Y-S-T-A-K-E. Mistake.
Mistake.
Mistake. Hello, Mistake.
Mistake.
And her friend Error.
Please.
Right.
Please hold her up to the camera so people can look. Now,
I've
she
given
comes
her a
with
slightly beseeching hand there.
She comes with a teapot.
She's basically Berry, isn't she? She's Bezzy. Hang on.
What else did she... Oh, and this, but upturned like it's a cup.
How does this work?
Could you make that work, please?
Hang on. This is just...
Well, this is part... This is...
Oh dear, this is really...
Come on.
My
You've got a degree.
Yes, but not in manual dexterity.
Come on, get it in. Get it in. Right, correct. Now, in
What
the
a
other
long arm
hand-
she has. Look at the length of Mistake's arm. Perhaps that's why she's called Mistake.
In the other
Because
hand,
her limb ratio is... goes in her other hand.
Yes.
What is this?
But upturned like it's a cup, not downturned.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. No, you're really bad at this.
Look,
You begged me to be able to do
I
this.
don't think that's what happened. I don't have any begging
There
involved.
we go. Look.
Well, Mistake can't stand up because of the weight of the teapot. Of course she's... That's... I mean, I challenge people watching. Okay, she needs to... By the way, if you're building Mistake, what you need to do is have her back leaning at that angle to sustain
nice.
the weight of the teapot.
It's nice. Are you worried by the expression on her face?
Am I worried by it? No, I think it looks like she's had some sort of electric shock therapy. That is, look at it. It's quite gauntlet. Can I just say that the teapot is approximately a third, again, the size of her head.
Yeah, it's enormous.
It is huge. And again,
Enormous.
let me just put there that's the stance you want to have her at.
Super. Now, I ought to bring you up to speed on where we are with the Ninjago docs.
Well, we've built Mistake.
We've built Mistake, but we've been having a running debate as to what the accent of Ninjagans is.
Again, I think you're wading into quite difficult territory. By the way, that
I
angle
thought
grinder is
there
the
were
sound of a dog trying to get in. having been cruelly rejected.
I started off by thinking they might sound a bit Yorkshire.
The Ninjago characters
Yes.
with Sound Yorkshire.
Yes, but I was informed by Graham Triggs, who you've met actually.
Lovely.
You've met Graham
Yeah,
Triggs. That they were American.
The Ninjagos.
Yes, they've got
Are they
American
like
accents.
Are they sort of? What is the history, the genealogy of the Ninjagos?
Well, I don't know. This is all up for
Don't-
grabs.
Don't just ask questions, MZ.
Oh,
You can't stick a camera on this and just.
I mean, that's what we've been doing
You
for weeks
represent-
on end. I mean,
You
know.
represent mere idiocy.
Come here,
Right.
get on with it. Start
This
the
is
build,
Mistake's
please.
ramp.
Mistake.
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, I will entertain your
No.
mental breakdown only so far. I'm not going to put an accent to it.
This is little Nielsie. Little Nielsie.
I know that you're not in vision, but do you want to tell people your actual age? Because many people will watch this and think,
Yeah,
yes, the
what do you
hands
think
are wizened, but that's obviously a 7-year-old.
What do you think he's holding?
Well, he's either holding an
What is
albino elephant's foreskin by the look of it.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Hang on,
That's enough of that.
Oh,
Come
hang
on, we've got to get on with the build.
But there's a slight Mr. Whippy vibe. Look at the.
I know. It's really troubling me what he might be holding. Right, come on. So we'll do this whereby I'll find you the pieces and then
Okay.
you put them together, okay?
Right,
So off you go, please.
I can do this. I believe in myself.
Off you go. You like a bit of Lego, don't you?
I do like a bit of Lego, yes. I wouldn't say I don't have an underground bunker devoted to it just yet. So I haven't.
How do you feel about my amazing the collection? Oh look, and I'll just.
How do I
in the
feel about it?
background,
What I feel about it is that inevitably I'm going to be the one packing it up when you depart this life. Just represents a whole. Oh, I've made a mess already.
Yeah, you see. Look, what have you done here?
Oh yeah, no, hang on. I know exactly
What have you
I've done.
done here?
Well, people will be able to work that out. I think I've done that wrong. So now that's going to. There, I think that's
Yes,
better.
That's
Great.
better. Okay, good. Now you get one of those,
Okay.
and
I get a corner one.
Corner one.
So are people building along with you in real time, or have I slightly overemphasised
No,
the reach of this
You've
YouTube channel?
You've very much, you very much overestimated what happens here.
No, I've done that wrong.
The basis of Relax with Lego is that this is supposed to be a nice, relaxing experience
Yes.
for people watching along at home. Maybe not so much now you've arrived.
Well, relaxation comes in many forms. Sometimes relaxation
It
can
does.
bring hysteria.
It does. But
You're the one that made me carry an old lady with an outsized teapot called Mistake. I don't know how relaxing that is.
Come on. This,
Well, could you provide the piece, please, for me?
Yes, it's here.
Can I make an observation?
Yes.
Sometimes when I'm doing a build, and I don't do lots of them, I find this coloration difficult because
Yes,
it almost
I
looks
agree.
black, and that irritates me.
Well, I tell you what's even harder is when it's brown. Brown is the worst.
Why? What does that look
Because
like?
it's very, very hard to just work out what's going on.
I imagine that's part of the course for you.
Now this build over here, see this one I'm tapping now, this is the Frog Exchange.
Yeah.
And this
Have
is
people seen this, or are you just alluding to something off
no,
camera? That...
No, every single room that's been built here has been suggested by someone who watches along at home.
Do you take suggestions all the time
I
then?
do, yes. So like this in here is a frog lab that was suggested by someone called Jamie Wally Whaley. When you finish this build, you and I on our own, without the cameras rolling,
Did you say rolling?
Rolling. Without the cameras rolling, we're going to build a tadpolarium.
Please stop saying roll and pole. Where does that come from? Where's that come from? You're from Hitchin.
Roll and pole.
Roll and pole.
Roll and
Tadpole.
pole.
Who says tadpole?
I do. I say tadpole.
Well, you might want to stop it.
Tadpole. Well, how do you say it?
Tadpole. Like normal people.
Tadpole. Tadpole. Hang on, there's
How do you say
quite a lot
control?
of Control.
Ooh, she said control.
No idea that I spoke so weirdly.
Okay, so am I going to break the record for the longest it's taken
I
to?
mean, I mean, on present form, probably. There you go.
What is this? Some kind of wonky Victorious gate through which Mistake will make her entrance?
I think you're going to be making a little room here that will end up being delightful, and you will be won over by its charm. That's what I imagine is going to happen.
Well, let's see.
I'm not monitoring what you're doing.
You are monitoring what I'm doing, and I tell you what, there's a basic lack of trust here.
I tell you who will be monitoring what you're doing, and that's Graham Triggs. Don't forget this bit.
I'm not going to forget that. And I think Graham Triggs knows.
He's like a hawk.
Well, he can see. I mean, there's a lot of sleight of hand going on here, but
he's like an official referee that sits at home.
He's like the VAR of Lego.
He is the VAR of Lego.
Oh God, that's not.
Please get that correct.
That's correct.
Thank you. Now put it on there.
Where do I put it? Here.
Yep. Good girlies. Good girlies. Good girlies.
Now we're on a roll.
2 of those, please.
You don't even recognise it as problematic.
No.
You think that's the normal way that one would say that?
I really do.
I'm already missing your dog, who should be here to witness that.
No, absolutely
You
not.
banned by shunting her up the arse.
Absolutely not.
She's 135 years old.
And she's not going to be in here.
Right, I struggle with detail, as you know.
Come on,
so
in the middle.
I'm just going to bosh that in there.
No, don't just bosh it in.
Well, that's in the middle.
Bosh it in
That's
the
in
correct
the middle.
place. Thank you. Look, now you get some big bits, but put that there, please. Thank you. What was the last?
Can you get your claw off that?
What was the last Lego build you did?
Well, I did the VW Beetle.
The VW camper van.
Well, I've done that, but I did the Beetle
what
with
was that like?
good, but with my niece, who is brilliant and much faster than I am. So I was slightly left for dead.
No surprise.
Well, if we're going, youth has more pep, MZ. I suspect you'll be left high and dry by me.
Here.
I've got good 4 years on you.
Here, please.
Where?
Thank
There.
you. Yep.
Is that-
Excuse me.
There's nothing wrong with being firm.
Is that necessary? Not really.
Shave that off.
Oh, we have sound effects, by the way,
Okay.
for like when we have a piece we've never had before. We get that.
Right.
If a piece falls off the table, do you see?
I do see. I've never seen a breakdown take physical form before. It's like a slow puncture of the soul, isn't it? Just going to move that around. I feel there needs to be a moment of visual interest for people.
I don't know what you're talking about, Perks. Right, come on.
All right. Okay. Now what's happening now? We're going to fill in that.
Look. Make sure you go.
Well, I know exactly. Why are you
you've
monitoring
gone
me? I
wrong.
haven't gone wrong. The big bit goes there. Thank you.
Yes. the
Thank
bit
you.
goes
Do you want to
there.
apologise?
I apologise.
Really, for
But
generations.
I was worried about how you were. It's not even on. You're not even pushing that on properly.
Well, when I smashed it.
Look at it.
When I smashed it last time, you became
what's
agitated.
Doing.
I know loud noises at your time of life are difficult to accommodate.
I mean, people who watch this will know that I never, ever get anything wrong when I'm doing a build. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, get those on.
So this looks like some kind of staging post for Mistake.
Yeah.
Do we know what Mistake does other than
No.
proffer
Well-
enormous cups of tea?
I would guess. I mean, that's the clue, isn't it? She's holding a pot of tea, so she obviously. Maybe she runs a little tea room. I don't know. We'll
hold
find
a pot
out.
of tea at least
We'll
once a
find
day.
out.
I don't run a tea room.
We
Can't judge people what they're holding.
We don't.
If I judge
We don't
you
know.
by what you've held in your time, then trust me, we'd be in very problematic territory.
Don't talk about that, please.
Right.
That's in the past.
Just going to do some visuals.
That's in the
Some visuals.
past. That's
Right.
in the past.
It's in the past. I still have the footage.
Two of
Right.
those, please.
As do Defra. So, where can you get your mitt off that? Because I need to see.
Yeah, hang on, please.
Is it? Can I ask a question,
Is
MZ?
it?
Right.
Yes.
Is your role in this a bit boring because you are just holding a book up?
No.
Do you prefer to be doing the build?
I love doing the build, but
Okay.
I'm very happy for you to do the build today.
Even though you don't trust me, and also
Even though I don't
you're
trust
talking to
you.
me like I'm 3 years old.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't I? Now, get this bit right. This could be tricky. It's on the seam. It's on the seam.
Did
Look.
you say it's on the seam?
It's on the seam.
Does it straddle the seam?
No, it's It's lying
4.
against the
No,
seam.
it isn't. There's
It
4
is.
there. There's 4 there. So yes, it's in the it's straddling the seam.
Right.
Oh,
No,
you meant that seam.
seam.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, please.
Oh, God, that's a bit of footage that's
Yes.
scintillating.
grief.
Right, there you go. These are presumably seats.
Well, might not be.
Well,
Might
I
not
think
be.
they're seats. Does that look like a seat to you?
This is a great brick. I love this brick
Why?
because you inevitably stick things on these things when it's inside. We'll see what happens. Something
It's
will
a
happen.
multi adhesion surface.
Yes, the promise is great with these bricks. That's all I can say. At this
See if they
juncture.
deliver. If not, I'm going to smash this build up and take mistake with me.
Put the green ones in first, please. I think that would be sensible.
Hang on.
No,
Why do I want to put the
See?
green ones in there?
because they're the back. They're at the back. Remember, this is supposed to be relaxing. Just saying.
Well, it's not that relaxing to be scrutinised by somebody, and basically with the implication that you're a buffoon who's incapable of putting bricks together. I won't lie, there've been a couple that I have made a mistake with, but
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you.
so one goes there.
And thank you very much. Thank you.
So how much of your gross annual income do you spend on
Pretty
Lego?
much all of it.
Yeah, I thought that was...
I mean, there's a reason that I have had no children,
Mm.
and it is for this.
I'm glad you've had no children, because if they wanted to play with the Lego, it would be, I imagine,
no,
compromising.
absolutely
No.
not at all.
It's
no.
for adults,
No.
not with a programme.
I mean, if you're an Afflewack, when why on earth would you let children near your
Are you
your Lego
are you
build?
now just constantly speaking in acronyms? Is that what's happened to you?
No, it's just, do you know what an Afflewack is?
No.
Okay, an Afflewack is an adult fan of Lego who are chums.
But surely, if you're an adult fan of Lego, there's a natural bonding that happens. You don't need to add with chums.
There is a natural bonding, but you know, this is
When was the last time you left this shed?
left the house.
Because we've not seen you about. It's been a couple
been
of
a long
years now,
time.
hasn't it?
Been a long
I
time,
know.
and I've grown a beard again.
Well, I was going to say that's not new. So that's been ever present in the time I've known you.
Please
so
get this correct.
there's no question
3 on the top.
that I'm going to get this correct. There's a sort of dexterity here that I imagine people will find almost intimidating to watch.
I do a one-hand build.
Yeah,
and
but what about
there
Lego?
There is my Lego sensei, my brick guru. He's called Bevis Musson.
You have a Lego sensei?
Yeah, he's called Bevis Musson.
God, that's a great name.
I know, isn't it? He's an artist too.
Mm.
He's a really good artist. Anyway, he's my Lego sensei, and he gets particularly agitated when I do one-hand builds.
Why? Because it's not the force required.
No, because he worries that this is going to skit across the table and be lost, or perhaps even broken on the floor. Excuse me, what's happened here?
If you move it.
Can I just check?
Oh,
That's not
ham-fisted.
acceptable, is it?
Hang on.
Right, do you want 2 of those, please?
Hang on, wait. Where's...
We've done that.
Yeah.
Now we're on this one. So 2 of those.
Hang on a solo
2
second.
of those.
You get your mitt out.
Hang on,
Moment I
because
can't see.
I've got to find all the bits first. Always start with finding all the bits, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, go on. Go.
Right.
So you've got finickety bit here.
Well, I'm
Finickety
not going to mess with the finickety bits. I'm going straight in with the double green. I'm going to bosh it there because
Thank
that's
you.
just going to stabilise. That's what I think
Thank
might
you.
be a chimney
No,
or
it
possibly a
won't be.
poo pipe from a sewage outlet. Possibly mistake has a toilet system here, and that's just taking waste down into a. I mean, we don't know
No,
what that is.
It's not. It's
Sort of
not.
cavern. I mean, I think a septic tank is probably.
I mean, that's possible.
It
but
looks. I mean, it's not a reed bed system, but maybe Graham will know. It's a slightly more rudimentary form of waste disposal.
Okay, come on. Finickety
So,
bits.
finickety bits. That, dear, this is a challenge for me. It's both manually dexterous and also I need to be able to see, and
Like
neither of
this,
those. Oh, okay.
Look. Do you
Like
see?
that.
Do you see?
Oh yeah, like that.
Yeah. I'm totally doing that one-handed. There you go. Now these go in that way up. Okay.
Yeah. So
And then-
one
There.
goes at the bottom. No, hang on the top
Yeah,
there.
on the
Yeah,
top. On the top.
on the top.
Yeah.
And the
The
other
other
one
one.
goes on that bit there.
Right, well done.
Thanks, Em.
Well done. Really well done. You're doing
Thank you for that
super.
affirmation. It's much
Really super.
needed.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, this is another fiddlesome.
The nickety bit.
I'm going to do this one-handed.
No, absolutely. Oh,
Yes.
That was awful.
No,
That's
pretty
better.
good.
Okay. No. Incorrect.
MC, please stop it. It's making me stressed, and this is not the point. It's not. It's not Lego to create anxiety, is it? It's not the YouTube channel. I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's going to be half an hour of me doing that.
Do that? Do you want me to do that for you? All right. The claw. The claw. The Lego claw.
Right.
Give me back the
Poo pipe.
The poo pipe.
Right.
Oh, hang on. No, stop.
You have put that wrong.
Yes,
The poo pipe goes there.
Goes there.
If you don't put the poo pipe there, God only knows what will happen with mistakes, waste material.
Get the poo pipe in. Get your finger. Get your stinking claws out of the way.
It's you, look. There's a talon. It's like a falcon's hand. It's like a wizened raptor hand. Clever girl.
Clever girl.
That was for anyone who has watched Jurassic Park. Right. MC, can you stop now? That was. Is it my build or not my build?
I was using your build. Just creeping in.
Nobody else is going to be making mistakes, sanitary arrangements. Right.
There. And here, please. Thank you.
Okay. So to put the green on there.
Yep.
We're also going to be doing another back row here.
Yep.
This is what I find annoying about Lego, when there's a lot of height and the
Yes.
seam runs all the way down.
Yes, but that will be fixed at the end. Don't worry about that.
Will it indeed? Right.
Don't forget that one.
Well, where does it go? Hang on.
Goes
Oh yeah. Where's it? Which bit?
this facing
there.
this way.
Like that.
Okay, well done.
So this is an interior. What do we think that will be?
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, this is the great joy of Lego, is that we're clearly building a room, but we don't know what it is yet. Okay.
Yeah. So
4 along the that's quite easy. They're all along that top ridge.
4 more portholes.
Yeah.
Good for sort of spying into a neighbour's room.
Always good. I mean, I've had some put in.
Yes, I know. I was aware of that. That's why I'm staying over.
I can't believe what you did yesterday.
Yeah, I think you can. And I think you know that I will do it again. Now I know you're watching. And again. And again.
Oh no. Oh no, actually I like this one.
No, hang on.
This one.
What about the sound effect? I refer you again about the sound effect. Right.
Get these on, come on.
Oh, your hands are driving me nuts. Okay. I did not know what this is. A lot of crenellation there.
Do you know what's funny to me is that there are some American viewers of this channel, and they won't have the first clue who you are. I know they might do. They might do. They might do, because the Bake Off's in America, isn't it?
Well, I'm
one.
slightly enjoying relative anonymity.
Yeah.
I imagine once they know who I am, that relative anonymity will be unchanged. Right, hang on. Can you please stop masking the map? Right, so I'll put that on there like that. And the
That's on top.
little bit of fencing is going to go there. On top of that, we've got a 4-piece.
Yep.
I'm just going to cap it with
A lovely tile.
lovely tile.
I love the tiles.
Do you?
Then look, you've got to slip it on its side, comme ça.
Wait.
Thank you. And then stick that one.
Oh, where's that gone? Oh, here it
Where's
is.
that gone? What have you done with it? Always keep the pieces you haven't used yet.
Oh, hang on. Oh, right, so that just goes in there.
Thank you. Well done. So that goes in there.
So that's going to go on top
Oh,
here.
that's a lovely way of doing it,
Portal.
isn't it?
That's.
Please, can you just tighten up all those things? Thank you.
Right, so that's going to.
Then
Is that going to open? Yes.
No,
that's going to break.
It's not a moving
It's not a door.
part.
It's like saying, "Is that a door?" No, it's not at all. It's not.
It's not a moving part.
Well, I
please.
didn't know. I was testing it, and now we
We
understand.
might get a moving part, but that isn't one.
Right.
Right. So now you can tile up. So look.
Okay.
Please ensure that the viewers can see it at all time. Thank you. Don't be selfish with your.
So there's that.
things.
Just
Thank you. Put that on. Oh, that probably goes there. Right. Thank you.
that's fiddly.
It is fiddly, especially with your great big porky chops,
Well, I'm not doing it with my chops, am I?
porky chop fingers.
Absolute noggin. Right.
See that this is where it's mildly annoying that you refuse to knoll these pieces.
I don't know what a knoll is, so
It's this. It's setting things out in nice, orderly. Oh, look, we've got handcuffs.
well, that's presuming that people are cognonormative. I have very dire attention issues, as you know. So
I do know.
I can't do because it makes me anxious having to arrange things in advance.
Is it?
Yes, I just want to get on.
Well, get on with it
I
then.
smash open a bag
Get
of
on with
Lego.
it.
Right. Okay. We're doubling up on these.
Finickety bits. And put that one on top.
Why are there handcuffs, MZ, in this build?
Well, I don't
What's-
know.
What has Mistake been up
Because
to?
it might
Sex
not
dungeon.
be.
That's
they
no.
might not
Those are
end up-
handcuffs. So I think
yes.
what we're doing with Lego there is basically populating her backstory. I
Something-
think there's a lot of.
Something might go in them yet.
I suspect one of Mistake's.
And we don't know if this is Mistake's room, but it probably is Mistake's room. But anyway, get that in, please. Get it in.
all gone 50 Shades of Brown.
Oh, hang on a minute.
That goes.
What's happened here?
Oh, how am I supposed to do that?
Hang on
So
a
you've
minute.
made an absolute
think-
honing mess of it,
I
haven't you?
think you've made a terrible error. Look, please, if you thank you.
Hang on, how many of those are there? There's only one.
There's only
yes, well, you
one.
brought up two, so the error's not mine.
I think that's a joint. We'll call that as a joint error.
I'm about to smash the wall down. Can you remove that with your claws?
Yes.
The T-Rex hands.
Thank you.
Please don't ever make that noise again. Stop it.
So the viewers
Right.
can see, please, thank
So
you.
there you can see that her handcuffs are in place. Just there.
Good. Now
She-
get this on.
What she's done there is
You
she's
can't see her.
she's done a
handcuffs.
nice. You
Oh,
can. You can. She's a lovely. She's sort of panelled it in a sort of teak or mahogany.
You've done them the wrong way up. They should be the other way.
What do you mean? It should be
Look.
facing down.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a moot point. I think we've just got a
Well, you
bullwhip and a
say
cat
that-
of nine tails. I think the build's done. A couple of paddles
I'm just
and a
watching
gimp's mask.
Your revolting little fingers trying to put that right better. Get that in, please.
Where?
That goes there. Look.
Yeah. We'll just
Now, these along the back, please.
Oh, these are the viewing panels.
Not there.
No.
On the yellow, on the beige, here,
Oh, yeah.
inside. Well done. Very well done.
Please don't.
Really super, Susan.
Just don't look at me.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent building. That's very, very good. Well done.
How does it feel to have company? Does it feel all right? I know you've had
it's
issues
sort of
sometimes.
weird.
I know. For me too. I've not seen you for years.
It's sort of weird. It's sort of, I don't understand what's happening, that there's another human being in
I would
in the
say if
vicinity.
you, I don't mind. Do you accept feedback? Are you interested in feedback?
No.
I would say that over time,
Absolutely not.
I would say over time your nostril hair has got out of hand, and perhaps I don't think scissors. I don't think scissors are going to do that. So I would say either shears or a bow saw. Probably a two-man job.
One of those elongating things that you use to cut apple trees.
Yes, an extendable lopper. An extendable lopper would do it. I mean, the smell in here is very intense. So what I probably do is just open a window, lean in with the extendable lopper, and just take a couple of feet off. love the nostril hair because it's quite prominent. That's all I'm going to say.
Do you like the colour?
Oh, who
Have it
knew?
done.
Who knew? There's a little bit of ginger in there. There's a lovely sort of Titian back note to it.
Yeah.
But mainly I'm just getting thick white wisps.
What's that expression? Cuffs and...
Collars and cuffs don't match.
Collars and cuffs.
Yeah. Thankfully,
Collars and cuffs.
it's been a while since I've seen either your collars
don't
or your
go there.
cuffs.
Don't
So
go there.
I can't possibly.
No, please
Yeah.
don't go there
No.
under any stretch of the imagination. Thank you. This looks good. Look, finicky bits. Let's go.
Right.
Green.
Yes, well
Make
done.
sure
It's good you can
that's-
still recognise the colours. Oh no,
No,
it's
look,
not.
you
It needs
picked
to be
up the wrong thing.
Okay.
And then another
Another
one,
lozenge.
then a flat
And
one.
then a cap. Okay, we'll make sure you look like that.
Then turn it upside down.
And you do that twice.
Yes, 2 of those.
Okay, that I can do. Just want you to know that I'm now doing this one-handed, so
This will be very
in
stressed.
your face. You can see there my magnificent decorative tattoos.
What is
Took
that?
a lot of. How dare you? Steeply symbolic.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah,
Terrible, isn't it? Doesn't
it's
get any
really bad.
better. No, it was
I mean, it doesn't look like Freddie Mercury.
I really loved him, and I just wanted to get.
Yeah.
It's quite abstracted. It's
Yeah.
how I feel about Freddie Mercury
Yeah.
rather than an accurate pictorial
Yeah.
representation.
Okay.
I need to be clear in case people are writing.
Yes.
Right.
Right, so
So,
that goes in there. It's gonna
or
be
into the
finicky.
window.
Yes.
I
It's
don't
gonna
know
be
how you
finicky.
do that. No, you've got to put. I don't know what you're talking about. We've rushed ahead. We haven't done this bit, or have
Yes,
we?
we have done that bit. We're doing this
Okay.
bit now.
Alright.
So you've got to slot it in. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
Well, I don't quite know. Oh God. Hmm.
Yes, it's hard, isn't
Isn't
it?
it? It's not
Yes,
just.
it's hard. It's not easy.
No.
Done it?
I do believe I
Yes,
have.
well done.
Thank you very
So
much for
the
that
other-
affirmation.
the other
Much
one-
needed.
Other green one goes there.
And it's
obviously.
with. Okay. Yeah.
And then we'll do the red ones.
Just gonna tuck them in here. Like that.
Okay. Now red, please.
Now I'm not sure what these are in terms of. We don't know. The
you've
room's
done it
still.
Again. You've done it again.
What do you
It's-
mean?
It's like watching a small spaniel trying to do Lego.
Well, if a small spaniel was trying to do Lego, you'd have shunted it up the arse out of the room in, quite frankly, an RSPCA defying manner.
No, put that one on top.
You put it on top, right?
You put it on top, and then the smooth top. And
Okay,
again,
and
please.
once
Again,
more with
please.
feeling. I just imagine this will be the last video captured before the arthritis gets us.
Imagine.
Right. Okay.
I have actually got a bit of arthritis in this thumb joint here.
Right.
FYI,
What's that from?
Lego. Come on, get it in.
But you're right-handed. Why have
I
you
know-
got
I
left-handed
don't-
Lego
I
RSI?
don't really know. Actually, I do know. I think it's from holding my phone in that hand.
I tell you what, your bants get ever more fascinating.
Doesn't it?
It's absolutely
Doesn't it just? This is what
riveting.
This is what we like in the Afrowack community. We just like slow and steady and really ultimately incredibly dull.
Oh dear, I think that's going to make somebody quite angry.
Well,
because look,
show it
there's,
to Graham Triggs.
there's a disparity there.
Show
You
it to
see,
Graham Triggs.
There's not quite equal at the top. What do you think's happened there?
Graham will tell us. Graham will tell us.
Graham
We'll have to do
might-
it for now.
Oh dear.
Okay, you get 3 of those. You get 1 of those. You get 3 of these. I think you're going to make a lantern now. That's what I think.
Right.
I mean, I'm not positive.
This looks like a sort of pharmaceutical area.
It
Has she got
does, doesn't it?
Sort of handcuffs. So what do we know
I
about
wonder
mistake?
if it is. We
We
don't
know-
know anything about. Well, she's got a teapot. Doesn't necessarily have to have to. Maybe she does Chinese medicine.
With handcuffs, I mean, I have had Chinese medicine. I don't remember those being proffered
No,
at
it's
any point.
because you were drugged.
Right.
You don't remember the handcuffs.
So far, I
It's
know.
good. It's good that you don't remember the handcuffs. Come on.
Right, so that goes there, and then we know that on top of that, that's going to go there.
Yep. So that goes in there.
That sound there was just Emma's very sad dog.
No, that wasn't. That's Lad from next door. Everyone knows about Lad. He often gets involved.
Okay.
Yeah, well done. Now put those three on top of each other, please.
But again, this doesn't look like an orange. So you start off with yellow.
1, 2, 3. No, that's all the orange ones.
They don't look orange in the book,
No,
do
I
they?
know.
It's slightly
Then
confusing.
you put that one on top.
Yep.
Then that goes.
Then this one
Yep.
goes on top there,
It.
like that.
Yep, and then that goes into there, and you've got a little lantern. Push it
How's that
right
a
in.
lantern?
It assimilates a lantern. Look. then
It
put
doesn't assimilate.
Just put it there. Just put it there and be quiet.
Oh, wait. Show me. Oh,
For
facing.
sake. It doesn't look like a lantern.
There you go. Okay, so this illuminates the torture suite.
Yes, the torture suite. That. What have you just? Oh, you've taken it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's going to go
Two of
there.
these. Put your.
And that's going to go there.
Yeah. You should really have done that.
I know, it's going to really upset people.
You've
but
done
I
it the wrong way round
No,
as well.
no, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No, yes,
you
I have. Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. You've done it the wrong
No,
way.
but I'm going to fix it, MC, so it's like that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Now
very
put the
welcome.
grill, now put the grill over. Silver grill.
What's the grill for? It's like a sort of ventilation for
Yes,
the...
I would say so. Oh, we've got an exciting bit coming
If
up.
any detainees in the
Look what's happening now.
S&M chamber get too
Now,
hot.
have you put doors in before?
No, I
Do
haven't.
you know the techniques?
No, I do not know the techniques.
Okay, the techniques is this. I'm going
I've got
to show
ADHD,
you.
so I'm going to just try and do it.
Okay, so do you see those
Is it that?
holes? No, it's not. Do you see the holes?
Yes.
Just get it in there. Okay. Except I put it in upside down.
Absolute bell.
That was an amazing. That was
The
absolutely amazing.
The smugness of you as well.
I know.
What you do is you just go like, hang on.
I know. And I did it all wrong. There's your doorknob. There's your doorknob. Put your doorknob on, please. Oh, you've only got one. Sorry, I'll take that back.
Right, I can't do this.
Do you want me to do it for you? Do you want me to do it? What are you doing? No. That's because, look, you're doing it the wrong way. I showed you the hole. Look.
You say hole as well as
Hole.
control and pole.
Oh.
Oh, it's almost
There, look.
unbearable spending time with you.
There.
Okay,
be
it's like
quiet.
TARDIS vibes there.
Just be
I'm
quiet
interested.
and put it on, please.
Okay, that's going to go here.
Make sure you've got it round the right. You've got it round the wrong way.
Have I?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Okay. But no.
You've got the. This needs to go round. The
So
other way.
you did it right. Emsy, you're such an utter melon.
Hang on. So it's going this like this. Now that does matter sometimes because Graham Triggs gets very cross.
If anyone's seen the
If,
film Room, what we're basically doing is recreating that in Lego.
Okay, now stick it there, please. Stick it there. Stick it there.
Okay, so there's the...
Right. 1, 2.
Is this, I mean,
Three.
at the risk of sounding, I don't want to move away from the sex chamber, but is this now a police...
We
mind you,
don't know yet.
what police officer's going to have handcuffs just there?
We don't-
That is an accident waiting to happen.
We don't know yet.
Look at it.
We don't know what
You
it
don't
is.
walk in to report a crime and just think, oh, just
Yeah.
take your own...
Just take those.
Take your own manacles
We
day.
do not know what they are. Look, you've got a lot of exciting bits there.
Right, okay. So we're going to start building up the front and sides.
Poo chamber.
Another
goes
poo
there.
pipe there.
Poo pipe. Then that.
Bit of that
Then
there.
3 of those. Oh, this looks good. Here, look.
What
Make
in the
sure
name?
you get these right the round way.
or even round the right way.
Make sure you do it.
Yes, grasshopper.
Come on.
It's about relaxing. I have my own speed.
Let's relax.
If you sing, there's nothing relaxing about doing Lego.
Let's relax. Let's relax with Lego. Oh no, she's taken the sound effect machine.
Right.
Okay.
These are the movement sensors in case mistakes, activities alert the local constabulary. It can be.
Now then, there's supposed to be 2 of these. Where's the other one? There it is.
Right in front of you.
Our eyes.
8 eyes. Couldn't even find that.
No. Thank you.
Right, could you move that slightly nearer to me, please? Move. Wait.
So we're putting this here now.
Interesting times. Okay, so I can't even see what that is.
People can see.
Yeah, but yeah.
See, oftentimes these things don't come into.
Is
You
it
don't
like that?
realise what you're building until it's done.
So it's too late.
Mm.
So we'll put these either side.
Yeah. Nicely done, please. Nicely done.
This is presumably a sort of
Nicely
ante-room
done.
where you can
This
wait.
This is sort of like
Ow!
one man and his dog, but with you.
Yeah, one woman and a dog that was forcibly, because she's not very well.
Stop going on.
Because she's
about
got a heart complaint. What
Yeah.
do you do?
Just kick her out. What's this? What sort of placement is that?
Well, you're the one that just... Hang on, there you go. Oh, look at the crone's claws.
Yes. Ooh, look.
Right.
That's good.
That's obviously a splash guard for something.
Obviously.
That's obviously a sort of hygiene. This is sort of...
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen what goes on in here. There
Yeah.
would need to be some sort of hygiene protector. That's
it, correct.
And then
I'll get that in, please.
there you go. There's the screen.
Well done.
There's the modesty
Safety
screen.
screen is in.
There.
There's your door. We've already made that, so
Okay. So the another poo pipe goes in there.
double door.
Oh, I know.
Look at that.
Who'd have thunk it? Can I just say, if you are designing a room, I wouldn't put 2 doors just facing each other, because there's barely. Oh, they're outward. That's better. They're outward.
Yeah, they're going outward.
But even so, it's overdoored. I feel that space, and also with that as well, there's too many openings. It's just feedback.
Well, all right. Also, I'm slightly worried as to what this door is going to open on.
Well, I mean, that looks like water skiing. I mean, I think you get on that and you
possible.
immediately just take it
quite
off.
possible. Come on.
All right, hang on. Because we know this about Mistake. She's a thrill seeker.
Oh. Mistake is an animal.
She really is.
Absolute animal. I mean, look at that. Look at the cardigan. Look at the weave on that. Will you please look at the weave?
That's an intense Fair Isle.
Will you look at it? Will you look at it?
You'd never think, would you, that sweet old lady
No.
is responsible for poisoning,
Well,
handcuffing, and dragging back to her dungeon.
Did I ever tell you the story about the time I went to a lady not far from where I used to live to get my chinny whiskers dealt with?
Your beard.
Yeah, my beard.
This is what I do
My chinny
when...
whisks.
What I'm doing with my
The
hands
chinny
is what I
whisks.
do every time Emma speaks.
The chinny
Waiting for it to be over. Sorry,
chinny whisks.
you went to
And
see a woman to get rid of your
I went to see a
beard.
woman to get rid of the chinny whisks. I wouldn't go full beard, but certainly chinny whisks.
Yep.
And she was called Adele.
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 Oh, Adele.
Adele. And I've been, I'd go like a couple of
3 times a week. And it's, let me say, it's ongoing, isn't it? Because there's still a little shadow there.
And I went to her about 3-4 times over the course of about 18 months.
You probably need to rebook.
Anyway, so I've rang her up to make an appointment,
Yeah.
and she didn't get back to me.
Wonder why, MZ?
And
Wonder why.
well, you're going to find out why.
Okay.
And left another message. She didn't get back to me, and then I left another message. 3 messages I left, and she never got back to me. So I thought, oh well, okay. She clearly has been repulsed by me, and no longer wants to deal with my chinny whisks. And the thing was, she wishes to make sure
Don't
that
touch
my,
me again.
she wishes to say that my appointments had to be in the morning, and there was never anybody else there apart from one time where I saw 2 rather young women who looked quite surprised to see me coming in the front door. Let's just leave it at that.
What with the Santa Claus
So
beard?
anyway,
Yep.
a year later, I got a phone call from her, and she went, "Hello, Emma." And I said, "Adele." I said, "Where have you been?" She said, "Well, I've been in prison." And I said, "What do you mean? You've been in prison, Adele? What on earth for?" She went, "Well, I was running a brothel. It was a brothel. I was going to a brothel to have my chili whisks done."
Sorry, so
was a brothel.
she has working girls coming in, and then in the
It's a
spare
brothel.
time, she was
I
pincering out your
she was
chin
doing
hairs.
my chinny whisks.
Sweet mother of
Isn't
God.
that amazing?
I find that
Isn't
less...
that amazing?
It's...
Come on,
Why would you want to add insult to injury, I say?
come on.
It's bad enough those poor women have had to resort
That's going there.
to
isn't
that
it?
industry.
Yeah.
But the fact they then have to pluck your
Well,
chin.
no, because it was always Adele who did my chinny whisks.
So Adele was the madam. She was...
She was the madam. Yes.
Why?
Chip, like this. Please get it in vision. Like this.
I'm going to do...
Like this.
Get off it.
Get off it.
Right, what's happened here? There's been a mistake. MZ, you've made a mistake there. Look, you didn't give me
Where?
that one. Because look, as people will...
Well, why didn't you do it? I did give it to you, and you haven't done it.
Which way does it go? Outwards, I suspect.
Goes outwards.
There's another one here that's an absolute mystery to me. Look at that.
What have you done here?
Just look at that.
Oh, Perks.
That's
What's
an absolute
happened here?
error.
Please.
An absolute error. Track back, you utter moomin.
What's happened here?
Was there another?
What have you done?
What's supposed to be there?
That's supposed to be level with that's sort of level with this. What's happened? What's happened?
What's
here?
happened there? That's the issue that we're dealing with.
Well, look, it's probably that.
Well,
So
don't just approximate. Emma, there are people watching and investing in this.
I know. Graham
Can I
Trish
just-
will be absolutely.
can I just say-
Yes, look, I can see it.
Right, can I just say that you have a microphone pointing right into your face? I've just realised.
Yeah. Well, that's because people, there's a lot of extraneous. Yes, look, it's here. We missed it out. Look.
Okay.
There. Please get it on.
Which way? Oh, no, where does it go? Here? Is that
No,
right?
it doesn't go like that. What have you done?
That's just for
Oh,
the
no, it does go.
hanging area.
No, wait. Stop. Stop in your tracks, please. That goes like that.
Okay, now
Okay.
stop messing around now.
Stop messing around. That goes there.
Then
What's on there? This is a right
presume-
old pig's ear.
I think she's selling pig's ear. I think
What's
that's
a
one of...
pig's ear. This is. Hang on.
Is that right?
That's not right. Hang on.
I can't
Then
see
a
it.
4. Then a 4. What
Oh
on earth has
no,
happened
you've
here?
really...
Okay, no, what you've done here is you've put a long one on when you should have put a 4 one on. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Then that. Then that. Then a 4.
Then a 4.
Then
Then...
where's your other corner?
What do you mean?
There should be a corner now.
Here.
Yes. So corner.
Where?
No. Oh my. I mean, you have got a degree, haven't you?
Barely, I would say.
Like that. Okay. So this one we didn't need right now. Okay.
Right, there's a lot of tiling going on now. You're going to have to call it though because I can't see because you're now doing this really creepy thing with the book where you're just like a kid that's
Shush.
not sharing.
Just be quiet. put one of these in
I just
every
say
corner.
the tone of this has really changed. It's gone from come round to my house. It's only 5 minutes away from where you live. It's 2 hours. And might I say, an extremely
Come on,
uncomfortable cab ride.
come on, come on,
To now just being abused in a shed.
come on. That's it. Good girlies. Good girlies. Look, we're going to get some stickers in a minute, and then you're going to be really excited.
Mm.
Now going to make some more.
Right, can you show me?
Yes, hang on. I
You
need to get
utter
the
weirdo.
bits.
Oh, some
Get
more.
the bits.
Just another
Yes,
set
we
of
ha-
handcuffs there.
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't got to that yet. Bit that you can't have that bit yet.
What age is this for? This is not appropriate. This build is not appropriate for children.
This is an adult build.
Yes, I was going to say this is an 18+ build.
Very much an adult
What the
build.
hell is that? I think that's the bullwhip.
It's good, that isn't it?
Look at it's a little, like a weird.
Well,
I was going to say
if you-
something
if you-
really
if-
rude,
if
but
you want- if
I'm
you-
going to self-edit. Self-edit.
thank you. If you
Can I
want,
say it? Can I say? Can I say?
what? What?
I'm just trying to remember. Can I say that?
All right.
Right, it does look. There's a slight hint of butt plug about that.
I
'cause
mean,
you can
I
get ones that have a horse's tail. That's your thing.
Well, thank God you're not showing. I mean, I'm disturbed that you know what a butt plug looks like. But,
Well,
you know.
I'm just saying I get sent all sorts of things. And
Right.
sometimes I've ordered them.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Right.
Front page of the Sun.
Right, hang on.
tomorrow.
That goes there, and then that one. Oh no, 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 no,
No,
no!
no, you've done that wrong. You've just got a little bit overexcited.
I have.
That's it. Now stick that. Stick that in there.
Oh, I mean, that's tassels. Okay.
It's nice, isn't it?
Lovely. Do you know
Now
what
then.
function it has? But there you go. It's going. It's moving like all
Perks.
hell.
Perks. You now get to do a sticker, and the sticker we want
Since
is
this is a bell, then.
number 33. Can you see it? Can you see sticker number 33?
Please stop talking to me as if I've just entered rehab.
There it is. Oh Lord!
Right,
Oh, that's
it's constant-
awful. That's awful to watch.
Violent and imprecise.
That was awful to watch. That was horrible. Could you please put that on that sticker?
Oh dear, this is going to be
Yeah.
a carsy.
Please do it correctly. Well done. Good. Now stick that on there. Right, now stick that on there.
I think that's code in the S&M community.
And then those on sideways, please, like this.
Like that.
Yes. Thank you. Two of those and that.
Now, we're about to make some sense of this weirdness now.
Mm.
So it's asking that we put
Yeah,
a
so
4. So, hang on.
See
Put
it.
that on that, and then that. Oops.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
What did I say to you about getting these correctly?
Oh.
What did I say?
Yeah, I've got
Do you
them.
remember?
I've done it correctly. I've done it correctly. Oh no.
No, you haven't done it
Haven't
correctly.
done that one
have
correctly.
you? Oh, flipping
I've done it correctly now, and that's the main thing. It's not a race, Emma.
heck. Just press it down. Press it down. Press down at the front. Thank you.
There you go. That's him.
Thank you.
Tassel.
Oh,
I think that's the
now
rack.
You'll enjoy this. You'll enjoy this. Put that in there. Pop it down. Oh God! Oh God! The other way, idiot. Now just enjoy the spinning of that. It's a nice little sensation. It's a lovely sensation. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
It's a lazy Susan.
It's really lovely. That.
Okay. So for this, we need.
You'll make it. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay. You'll be amazed when you see what we're making. Well, you might not be amazed, but I quite like this. I think it's neat.
Is it a fan, Emsy? Is it?
It is. It's an extractor fan.
It's basically it's part of the Dexter range of Lego.
Yeah.
It's just if you want to be a mass murderer, you
Yes.
can just clean up your own.
Yes.
Oh, look at that, an AC
So
unit.
that's it. Stick it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
And now you get to have another.
Oh dear,
Another.
I do really struggle with tasks. There you go.
And now we want sticker number 36. Sticker number 36. 36. Oh, that was better.
Thank you.
That was like a ripping.
Mm.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Acceptable. Right, that goes there.
What arms there?
Stick it in.
This is complicated. She's
It
got a
is.
ticketing system.
Yes. It is.
What is this?
What is this?
What do we know about this?
Oh, we've got a very big one coming up. This is it. This is thrilling. Now this comes into play.
Right, we've got some more manacles.
And this, and this, and this.
I think we just got some Japanese rope
do
bondage and
that.
we're good. Right, and
Do
so
that, please.
that needs to go like that on there.
Those.
So that goes there.
That's it.
Pop the tile on.
That's it. That goes there.
Oh, excellent work. It's like a ladder.
But tile the other way round. Tile the other way round. That's it.
Let's smash into the AC unit. That's broken. Okay. Let's pop that there so people can see it.
Yes.
I mean,
nice.
again,
Nicely done.
I wouldn't put a ladder that close
Nicely
to
done.
to an air
So
conditioning unit.
now you put that on there. And are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this we have sticker number 40. Sticker number 40. Which actually weirdly looks like you.
Well, if I've got...
I mean, that does actually look like you.
Can I just say, it doesn't look anything like me.
It looks like you when you had that food poisoning that time. Do you remember?
I mean, that time I permanently have food poisoning.
Get it on, please. Be careful.
Oh dear.
Just be careful. Just be careful. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Let me look at that.
It's a little bit wonky. Emsy, don't. That's just, that face is not appropriate.
Stick it
That's
in.
the most disparaging I've ever seen.
Stick it in.
Stick it in. It's supposed to be relaxing with Lego. It's an
Stick it
old
in.
woman saying stick it in. Oh, that's weak. What is that?
There we are.
This is weak.
Good, isn't it?
No.
It's not. That's good.
No,
That's
that's one of the
good.
weaker aspects of the build for me, that.
Please.
Again, I'm going to just say, why would you build a ladder to an air conditioning unit with a quite a heavy
It's
vinyl
not because
sign?
it's going on here somewhere.
Right.
So there will be reason for everything. Look, there's a lot of pieces now, and I've slightly lost where I am.
Okay, well, we're around this
Hang
neck
on.
of the woods now.
Hang on. Okay. Right. Oh, look, you're building this.
Oh,
so
amazing. So we're going to
let's
start
with this.
with that, and we're going to pop that there.
Then this, please.
Item 2, we're going to put some 3s there.
And that monkey in the middle. Thank you.
You're
Then
welcome.
That on top, please.
Facing in, please. Don't mess
Facing
around.
in, please. Then
Don't mess around. There you've got your classic.
the classic slopers.
Mini Alps either side.
Thank you.
And your
lovely
dome.
curved tile. And please pop in your ladder, thanks.
Popping right in.
Pop in your ladder.
So again, that's going to go there. Oh, a
And
satisfying
don't
clip.
forget these
Would
sections.
never.
Right, now I always find that you've got to get these correct. Okay, so that's hole out that way.
Right.
Try and pick it up. That's it.
Right.
I'll give you a
see
clue.
this?
It's going to be like this.
Can I just say with
no,
one,
don't touch it.
just karate chop that.
No, don't touch it.
What the hell is this?
Oh, no, that's a moving part. There's diamonds in there.
Right.
diamonds in there.
Well,
I had to fix it the other day. Have you got it right? Come on now. Come on, you've got
do you think this is you happy with this trade, MZ, that you've got into Lego at the expense of human relationship?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. But it's something you're comfortable with?
Yes. Bricks keep me happy. Bricks never are mean.
I'll tell you what, bricks will be surrounding you in a
Bricks.
secure facility quite soon.
Okay,
Can I have the
shut
other
that
one?
down.
No, I need the other one. Where's the other one gone?
That's it. I've
But just
put it in.
one?
I put it in for you. I did it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now please place it. Ooh, that was a horrible slurp.
It really was. How much is that again? Hang
That
on.
was absolutely... No, please don't. It's absolutely disgusting. What do you think that is, by the way?
That's another escape hatch, I imagine. If the cops come, you just get out of there. Missing.
Quick! Do the... It flew off the...
Oh,
quick,
hang on.
The sound.
No,
No.
not that.
No.
No, hang on. No, it's not that. Wait, where?
No.
No. Shut up.
No.
No. Hang on.
Yeah, no.
Is it that?
No.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
No, it's not. No.
Hang on, I've got it. Is it? Shut up. Is it this one?
No. It isn't. Yes. Yes.
Woo!
Phooey.
That works.
Phooey.
Can I borrow that effect?
When you need
it.
I know. I've just taken over. Look, have you noticed? Thank you.
Well, can I just say, you've taken over, but look at the way that's been put on there. Just
If you could.
that's shoddy, isn't it?
Come on, just press it down. Press it down.
What is this?
Well, we'll find
Security
out in a minute,
fencing.
won't we? Come on, get those.
So
on,
where does
please.
that go?
Get those on there.
I think this is all part of her early warning system.
Then turn it upside down and it goes there. Oh, that was tense.
I want you to know that any time if you annoy me, I can just walk down the road, hail a cab,
Yeah.
spend a 20-minute nauseating journey in a cab,
Yeah.
wait at a train station, get on a train,
Yeah.
get into Waterloo,
Yeah.
get on another train,
Yeah.
then get into a cab,
Yeah.
and then get home. I could be home in 7 hours. Okay?
Yeah. That's sort of the long and the short of it. Yes.
What's this trinket?
Okay, now look. You're going to do some stickers now. So on this one, we want number 19. Sticker number 19. Number 19. Oh, I hate the way you do that.
You think the way I do everything.
So grabby. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be so careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, really bad.
slightly.
Really poor.
What I've done there is can you see the line
It's really,
there? That's
really
not
poor.
just quite weak, isn't
really
it?
poor. Come on.
Noodles, it says. So we now
Noodles.
know what the
Oh,
front.
so it's a
we
noodle
know
bar.
the front.
Well, no. Oh, I can't live with that.
No, I
I'm
knew you
sorry.
would-
I have to do that
I know, I
again.
knew you would have issues with that.
That's absolutely dreadful.
Just say there's no tea or coffee in there. It's
Well,
vodka.
I made you one. I mean, that's vaguely better. Right, now you can...
Where does this one go?
That's going there, look. You can
Ooh,
put in there.
sticker mad.
Now, we
Hang on,
can
Emzy, you need to show me because you just... Can I just say,
look there.
you would make a terrible parent. Thankfully, God has not granted you that gift.
Thankfully, my ovaries are,
like a Hoover
are as
bag.
dry as...
It's like a dust bowl.
It's sticker number 20. Number 20 is there. Oh, I hate the way you do that. I hate it.
I'll do that
Couldn't hate it more.
I'll show you in.
Couldn't hate it more. Make sure you do it round that way. Look. Oh no. Just look at what you're doing, please. Oh. Ugh. Oh, let me look it up.
Stop double handling.
Look how much there is off the end.
Stop double handling it. It's time consuming.
Awful.
Didn't you say these videos normally are 20 minutes?
Yeah, this one's gone on
It's
forever.
an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, well. That's
We
what's
could have
happened
done
here.
a life size. Constructed
Yeah,
that in real.
Just stick that
in a real world scenario.
Just stick that in there, please. Good grief. Okay, now this
What is that?
is a lantern. It's another lantern.
Okay, so we know this is going to be above something.
Yes.
Mistakes.
We're almost
parlour
there.
with a noodle
We're
front.
almost there. We're almost there. Right, these.
Yeah.
So turn it over.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, wrong end. Look with your eyes, will you please? This end.
This is such a smugness to you.
I think you've done that wrong.
Yeah, I have. Ow.
Yes, ow.
Hang on.
No, it's not that one. No, it's not. No. No. Stop it. Stop it, you awful human being.
Right. Welcome back. I really do think you should do some of these drunk. I really do. Right, okay, that's more stable.
So that's back on
I
there.
mean, can somebody, Graham, can you let me know what that is, please?
Here we go.
That's madness there. That's one of the most maddening vinyl flaps I've seen.
Oh, hang on.
Well, I'd say that's a bit thick for a newspaper. Yes.
Well, hang on, because look, it's got to go in here, look.
So in front of there. What?
So it's got to go in here like this.
Oh. Oh dear, look at those fat claws trying to
Come
do
on,
that.
get it in. Get the other one in.
Hang on. There's only two that goes that side, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So they go there.
Yeah. It doesn't stick down.
Oh, annoying.
It doesn't stick down.
And then there.
Yeah. In fact, does it go in the... Is that a...
Is there a sort of groove in there?
Is there a groove in there? Maybe not. Stop sniffing my fingers.
Oh
What
dear,
on earth is
there's
wrong
nothing
with
as
you,
could
you
have to say,
weirdo?
because they're very doggy.
I think that should be on the brown bit. Can you do that, please? Can you do that, please?
Mm?
Can you do that, please?
What do you mean
Just
it should be on the
get
brown
bit? I think it should be in the brown bit.
Okay.
Come on. This is painful. Absolutely painful. Look, in the brown bit there.
I've done it in the brown bit.
There, like that. That's it. Well done. Well done. Well done. And now look, this is fun. This is fun. Do you want to do one?
What is that? It's a rack, a
it's
newspaper
a rack,
rack.
but I
Of
think
course it is.
you just...
Oh dear.
Oh, do it. Do it.
God,
You do it.
all that control's just evaporated now.
on.
You're just going, do it.
Why can't I get
Because
that
you're
in?
an absolute
There we go.
giblet.
You do that one. Show the people.
I don't think there's any people
you.
here now, Emma.
Right, it's
There we
going
go,
on.
there's the...
It's going on.
Right. So we need to bring the...
Bring in the main bit.
What are these Andean
Let's just pan up.
panpipes? What are the panpipes doing here?
Pan up. That's the bamboo landing strip.
I mean, I'm not an aviation expert, but I would say landing on bamboo is not... Okay.
Not an air.
And there we go.
It's a dock. It's a dock.
Well, you said
There's no
landing strip. Sorry,
airplanes.
you said landing strip.
Right, you've got this round the wrong way.
That's perfect. Look, it just sits on there like that.
Do you want the honour of putting it on or not?
I do.
Then if you could please put it on correctly.
So where does it go?
It goes on top of
But
here.
so it just sits on top of there.
It sits, yes.
Oh,
Make sure well, obviously that's there. Okay, there you go. Well done. Well done. And that was bag 16. Please say goodbye to the Afrowax.
goodbye, everybody. That was one of the least relaxing things I've done, but I very much enjoyed it. I think perhaps if I could do it with somebody other than you, it would be...
Likewise.
Let's never speak again.